Spoiler alert, this is going at the beginning of the video. We looked up stuff, so we know things, and if you don't want to
it's
know
like
them,
one thing.
don't watch just cut the video off at the end of the episode, okay? Just
yeah. We're theory crafting at the very end.
We're
but it's only one thing. It's one thing.
Kingdom minding his business. Welcome to Witches and Weebs, where you get copyright flagged because you want to listen to the intro on YouTube videos, but YouTube says no. I'm Azari.
Okay, technically, wait, I'm Space, and we didn't really get copyright strike. They just let us know that there's stuff in here.
They didn't copyright strike us. They just didn't let our videos go to Europe, which sucks. And also sucks because this song is a banger. And we jam out to it every time, and it makes me mad because it's great. It's a good song. If you haven't heard the Apothecary Diaries intro yet, please go listen to it. It's a banger for season 1.
Please listen to it. So good. It's unfortunate that we cannot play it for you guys and jam out together.
It's okay. One day we will.
One day.
Just
one
not
day for sure.
Here and now. Anyway,
we have ideas for it though.
True. We are on episode 10 of Apothecary Diaries now. Last episode was very depressing because Mau Mau is Mau Mau, and Mau Mau needs a hug.
Yeah, Mau Mau, Mau Mau's feeling like she kind of wants to die and wants to get out of things, but also doesn't want to die, but she wants to choose how she dies. That's a little depressing when you want to make sure I died this certain way to the boy that loves you.
Right. Cool. Not unaware of his feelings. Can't read the room, doesn't see his expressions, and it's like, if you have to execute me, make sure it's with poison.
Imagine being the other guy that's standing in the background that just knows that this guy's in love with this girl, and it's just like, oh my god.
That's us. He's just us. He's all of us watching this anime.
He's probably like this in the background, just, oh, this bitch, stop talking.
For real, just, Mama, what the fuck is wrong with you, girl?
Dude, the last thing he wants to do is talk about how he's gonna kill you. You don't want to do that. Trust.
But I'm a commoner, and I don't get to choose how I die. I might get murdered, or I'll make a mistake, and then I'll get executed.
And he's like, I would really prefer you just, not get executed.
Well, it's not a matter of would or would not. It's a matter of can.
Can or cannot. You poo-poo head. She's so poo-poo head.
She is a little poo-poo head. But that just comes with the territory of being highly intelligent and young.
Highly intelligent and having no wisdom skills at all. None. She's got a 15 in intelligence, a 5 in wisdom.
She's got a 9. I wouldn't say 5, because 5 would just mean that you are just...
Huh. That's fair. I'll give her a 9.
And not perceptive at all. You won't be able to catch shit.
My thing is, Mau Mau's not perceptive in matters regarding to her.
No. Nope.
She's perceptive about everything else. But if it's about her, she's...
She'll crit on investigations, but she'll fail perception checks inside and outside.
Absolutely. I love her.
I love her too, but I wish she would just, ooh, I want to strangle her. Ooh, I want to strangle her so bad.
Same.
All right then, let's get into it.
I like how they have to say that this is not based on real life events. Who are you?
Is that Jinji?
Yes. Good. Mans look like a whole different person.
She depressed him. She sent that man spiraling.
She literally shit in his fucking salad and said, here you go.
The Empress 34.
リファ様もこのままこう宿さなければ同じようになるのだろうか。玉葉様だっていつまでも寵愛を受けられるとは断言できない。美しい花もいつかはしおれる。高級の花は実を結ばねば意味がない。そろそろ戻らなきゃ。
Dude, that's so depressing.
昨日のお茶会の余りだけど。
For all the women's glitter and gold, their lives are depressing.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's like if you don't want to serve the emperor as a consort, what happens to you? What?
You don't have a choice.
That is so whack.
Like, these women did not have a choice. Most were sold to him. Sold for power, sold because they were pretty, whatever. This like paints it very.
A little. She's 19. I thought she was at least like 24.
Nope. These are all very young women. And it makes sense because they would have been very young as concubines. There's no use for women that are older and can't have kids. They need them to be as young as possible to have as many kids as possible. Well, I mean, her ladies just seem a little space cadets. Like,
They're assholes.
My thing is, I think her three ladies are literally just not skilled at all. They're like, oh, we're out and about. What's going on? That sounds delicious, actually. Uh-oh.
I would be terrified too. She needs some new ladies in waiting because fuck them. Ugh.
Oh, never mind. Take it back.
Why do they always kicking her out somewhere?
Well, I think it's because she... Oh, never mind. I know why.
Oh my god, I love all of them.
That's why.
Bye, Mama. They are her number one shippers.
But he values your opinion, so answer the question.
Right. She is overly skeptical. Oh. Period. Okay.
いきなり来てもらってごめんなさい。今日から3日間よろしくお願いね。
人士様には何をしろとも言われていない。とりあえず働くか。
見ない顔だね。フォンミン、その娘たちは大掃除のお手伝いに。そう。よろしく。
Damn, and she's so beautiful too. Oh!
華やかさや豊満さはないが、中性的な凛々しさがあって美しい。これで35ですか。漢服を着れば若い文官とでも間違えそうだ。妃の着る大袖とスカートより古服の方が似合うだろうな。
You have good taste.
I'm trying to remember what that person looked like. The color of their eyes that put all the salt into the
憧れの眼差し。
sake. Was it blue or purple?
They were purplish.
誰かに似ているような。
That's a very good thing to notice because they do match her eyes.
And if she has those androgynous features, she can pass for a male. And if she does herself up like a guy, she'll pass for a guy.
That's
We're just theory crafting. We're speculating.
Theory crafting. Don't tell us nothing in the comments. Don't tell us nothing. Oh, but that would be such a good plot. I love political intrigue.
Because Li Shu is currently the emperor's wife, right? Because she was passed down to him from his father.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they were trying to plot, if they're the same age, then he probably wants, or not he, but she probably wants to fill that role of being his wife because it's right since they're the same age. But also she's a pure consort. What does that mean? That means that
I don't know.
he hasn't touched her?
I don't know. No idea.
Or she had a son. She had a son, but I think the son passed, if I remember reading correctly.
Yeah, she said lost the son, so of a dead male baby, so.
But why would Adro go after him if it was her that did that?
ありがとうございます。
ゆっくり休んでね。
人士様には何をしろとも言われていない。だが。
No, he cold. I want to know how she made her makeup for her freckles, because them things stay on all day, every day, okay?
Dude, honestly, no one has a single suspicion.
Oh, right. They were, because she's the oldest.
She's the oldest one.
Right. Good. Right. Good, good, good.
Good, good. Good.
Don't matter. She's baby.
Doesn't matter. Good on the Emperor for not visiting her. I'm glad.
I wonder if Li Shu's had any bad experiences with honey. And that's why she was hesitant about that honey thing that they were trying to give her.
That's what I'm thinking.
連れは毒味役一人だけか。どうしてザクロ級に。そういえばお茶会で。以上がザクロ級での出来事です。
そうか。それで
それ以上でも以下でもありませんが、何を求めているのか知らないが、こち
He
らは
wants you to use your brain.
スパイの
You trust your intellect, you dumb bitch.
態度が軽くないか。
では質問を変えよう。もし特別な方法
What's up with this casual man? Man, you just broke his heart. Let him be casual.
Right.
聞き方をする。可能性があるとすれば、次女頭のフォンミン様ではないかと。
根拠は
左の手首に包帯が巻かれていました。あの色付きの木管は袖口が焦げた女物の衣に包まれていたそうです。わざわざ何色もの炎を作る。何か意味があるとすれば暗号だ。正直あの穏やかな次女頭が何か
Those are connected?
見えなかったが、そんなものは主観に過ぎない。
まあ、旧大点だな。
これ見よがしに蜂蜜を食べておいて、この程度は調べていただろうに。
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
ご褒美をあげない。
Jin, she don't say it like that.
He did it because he wanted that reaction out of her.
His grippers in the honey? Honey's an aphrodisiac, you know.
そういえばそういう変態だったな。ガオシュン様。
King of minding his business.
嫌いなのか
He said, I am not involved.
Man said.
話が通じない。親方でなければ股間を蹴って、いや、ないものは蹴っても仕方ない。命令と割り切るか。
Oh, Jinshi is so lucky she thinks he's a eunuch.
せめて鳥かぶとの蜜なら割り切れたのに。
Why do they hate honey?
甘いものは嫌いじゃないかしら。お口に合うといいけど。
Putting their thinking caps on.
She just put something together and I have no idea what the fuck she
Me
put together.
fucking either.
養蜂場をなさっているの。リーシュ様。蜜。蜂蜜。
薬よ。
うちの次女に何をしているの。
玉葉妃、これは
先生の許可を得てこんなことを。
シャオマオ、ついいたずらが過ぎただけなので、ジンシ様を
シャオマオ。
許してくださいませんか。
Is that her full name?
では次
Xiaomao?
I think so.
が眠れば問題ないかと。
I like Mama better.
眠る。それはちょっと。
わかればいいです。それで、いくつか確かめたいことがあるのですが。失礼いたします。いらっしゃいま。あら、ジンシ様はいないの？はい、突然申し訳ありません。それで、翡翠宮の次女が何の用かしら？お伺いしたいことがあります。
She's actually kind of cute.
She is adorable.
あなた、英雄会の。
Oh,
聞きたいことって？蜂蜜はお嫌いですか？
Oh, she hit her freckles. So he's like, oh, okay, I know who you are. Damn, that must be some good ass fucking freckles to this. You got Clark Kent going on here. Take her freckles off. Oh, it's you. Put them on. Who are you? Leading, waiting.
覚えていないの。赤子の頃のことだから。一時は命も危うかったと聞いたわ。以来、乳母たちにも食べるなと言われていて。あなた、失礼じゃなくてリーシュ様にズケズケと。
You don't fucking care. You're an asshole. Okay, period.
何よその目。あんな次女の話なんて聞くことありません。ええ、特妃であるリーシュ様に対して無礼ですわ。早く追い返すべきです。こうして
Wait, so she's the virtuous consort. I thought the other one was. I'm so confused. Okay, I think she is the virtuous one because she's not touched.
Yeah, she's the virtuous one. The other one is called the pure one, but we don't know
Okay.
why it's pure.
いじめられていることにすら気づかず。悪循環だ。私は命を受けてここに来ました。言いたいことがあれば、人士様に直接どうぞ。
Shallow, all of them. But also saying,
Oh, my.
何を理由にこの次女たちが変態宦官に近づくか楽しみだ。それともう一
He probably, and he'll hate it. He'll hate it.
ザクロ級の次女頭フォンミン様と面識はありますか？
ooh, that's a trauma face.
That's a trauma face.
シャオモ
ガオシュン様、高級の昔の出来事を知る方法はありますか？
宮廷の書庫を探しましょう。
ありがとうございます。
I like him.
今度は
Oh, I like him a lot. I think that he's in a position that he can only say so much to Jinshi about how he
Yeah.
treats other people because he is and he knows who Jinshi really is.
Uh-huh.
So like, there's only so much he can do. He has to
Right.
let Jinshi do whatever he wants, basically.
Damn Jinshi.
But he also is like willing to go apologize for him afterwards.
Right.
Like he went to Mao Mao and was like, "I'm sorry, it was a prank gone too far."
He had a son with a baby. Okay.
限定の弟君と同じ。
Hold on, I missed that whole thing. Did you miss that? Because
Yeah,
I missed it.
I did.
Hold on. We're going back because I missed it.
すでに死亡している。
Right here.
アードー人の間に
Okay, so his brother had a baby with her, right?
すでに死亡しているが、
Or his dad.
生まれた時期は戦闘
Wait, I can't remember. Fuck.
One more time.
の弟
Yeah, dude. I'll go back a little bit further. There we go.
Yeah, because what? We're playing detective now.
17年前。
Okay, okay, right.
So his father.
アードー人の
No, him.
男児を一人も
Oh, when he was still prince.
They had a baby.
生ま
They
れ
had a baby.
戦帝と皇太后の
So, like, they were together before he became emperor.
東宮時代の子はその一人だけ。妃もアードー妃だけだった。
Uh-huh.
帝とアードー妃は地兄弟とあるので、アードー妃に愛着があるのはわかるが。
I'm still confused. Are you still confused?
一人だけとは意外。
Pause it.
Because I'm about to rewind it one more time because I'm still very confused.
So
Well,
the
just
current
one more time.
emperor
Just
and the oldest concubine have been together since they were younger.
right, when he was a prince.
When he was a prince, they have been together since before he was emperor and could have other concubines
Right, okay. She was his first concubine.
for
Okay.
a long time and only concubine.
And the emperor was still a prince. He had a son with concubine. Okay.
一人設けている。
And then the baby died.
死亡しているが、
Yes.
生まれた時期は先帝と皇太后の子、すなわち限定の弟君の
Jinshi.
Okay.
東宮
He would have been the same age as Jinshi.
Damn!
だけだった。
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
アードー妃は地兄弟とあるので、アードー妃に愛着が
I really hope they're not foster siblings.
They probably are. Yeah, it was not. We all know that that's different back then.
I know.
乳幼児死亡取り上げたの。
Was that the dude that's dead?
なんとなくそんな気がしていた。高級に
I don't remember his name.
薬草は私が昔からよく使っていたものばかりだ。誰かが移植したものだろう。老婆のような足を引きずる男。花町のクス市にしておくには もったいないほどの医術を持つ。
Knew it. Her father. He worked in that real palace.
何やってんだよ。
Okay, maybe this is the twist of fate.
Yeah, that might be the twist of fate. Her father delivered the baby and lost the baby. He was a doctor
Okay.
in the real palace.
Okay.
So my guess is that she's actually been kidnapped because she's his daughter. They would have known who he is.
Do they
He got
know that?
expelled.
Do they know that's his that's her dad? Oh my god. Do they know that?
They could. They have her surname. They know. They let her go home. She went home under somebody, so they know who she's connected to.
Well, when they
stopped
sent
sending
her home,
money to.
I thought that was just because like that she was known in the pleasure house. Like she knows the people in the pleasure house.
No, the only reason she was allowed to go home is because she asked somebody else to take her out towards that area. He didn't know what she was going for at all.
Yeah, so I'm like, do they actually know, or do they just have
I don't know.
a hunch?
The kidnappers could know. Maybe I'm theory crafting. I'm not
We
saying
theory
that.
crafting here, because I'm trying to like theory craft with you, and I'm trying to piggyback off of it, but I'm missing pieces because my brain don't put pieces together. Okay, so Adwo and the current emperor were lovers when they were younger, had a baby that was delivered by Mao Mao's dad, and the baby died, so then Mao Mao's dad got expelled from the rear palace.
Yes.
Okay. Damn, that is a twist of fate.
Yeah, like there's suspicious for that to come up. So I think that the Mao Mao's in the rear palace for a reason, and like it was on purpose. Even if it was just a case of a kidnapping plan, they needed a real doctor because the one that they have is a quack.
I think Gaoshan knows so much more than he's leading on, and he's purposely withholding information because he knows what it could possibly do if he lets it get out.
I definitely think Jinshi and his little best friend, they both know a lot more than they let on.
I feel like Jinshi might not know as much. I feel like there's some things that Gaoshan might be withholding from Jinshi too.
My thing is they probably know different information. Because Jinshi knows the Emperor. They're brothers.
We assume, unless you
we're assuming.
spoiled it. I
didn't. But I'm so in on the fact that this dude is his brother, 100%. Because now they're saying that they're the same age as the Emperor's brother.
What if the baby didn't actually
is
die
lying about his age?
His son.
I don't know. They look a lot alike.
Well, if it's his son, yeah, they're gonna look alike.
No, but he doesn't look like the other concubine. He looks like the Emperor Dower. I don't think he looks like the other concubine. I think he looks like the Empress. Because the baby died, he got expelled.
I'm just theory crafting myself too. Like the small percent of what if the baby didn't actually die and the baby's Jinshi, but because he was just a wee little prince who's supposed to have more concubines, they took him. I don't know. There's so many
That's
holes.
where I'm like, that's where you're not making sense. Cause what?
What do you mean? Cause what?
Because it would have been the prince that died, so they would have taken the emperor's son and replaced the prince's son with him. That doesn't make sense. If it had been the emperor's son that died.
No, I was saying that what if the baby wasn't actually dead and the baby was actually Jinshi?
Yeah, but then there's still the explanation of why would they pretend that the baby died when they're hiding the emperor's brother.
Now, are they hiding him because Jinshi wants to be the eunuch at the Rare Palace? Or maybe he's trying to investigate what happened to the baby all those years ago?
I think that Jinshi's there to investigate stuff. I don't think he's just there having fun. I think he's there for a reason.
Not.
He's there to investigate something.
It's just a what he's investigating.
We don't know what he's like. He's there for 100% reason. There's no way he's just there having fun with himself. But I don't think that they would have pretended to kill off the prince and replaced the prince with Jinshi. Like, I'm not sure. Like I think the emperor, if the emperor's baby would have died, Mama would have never been born because her father would have been killed.
Say that again?
I think if the emperor's baby would have died, Mao Mao's father would have been killed, not just expelled.
So the emperor's baby is dead.
No. Jinshi is the emperor's... No, not the emperor's baby. The emperor's brother.
Okay,
I'm
now...
talking about the old emperor.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about the old emperor, not the current one.
Okay, that's what
I'm talking about when the current one was a prince.
I'm like, you are saying the exact same thing that I just said.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
You think I am?
Well, I thought you were talking about the current emperor, not his dad.
No.
That's why I'm
No,
like,
I'm
you're
talking about his
paraphrasing
dad.
what I said. Okay, that makes more sense.
I'm talking about his dad. Because they would have killed him. If knowing back then that any mistake would have... If you'd have killed theoretically, if Mao Mao's dad would have let the old emperor's son die, he would have been dead.
That baby is the current emperor's baby. The baby that died is the current emperor's baby that he had when he was a prince with Adwa.
Yes. So I'm explaining, I think that the only reason he didn't die is because it was actually the prince's son and not the emperor's son.
Okay.
Because the emperor's son is way more important than a prince's son.
Right.
A prince's son is just a threat to the throne, basically. Mm-hmm. Because he has a claim to the throne now. He has heirs. But an emperor's son would have... So I think that's why this is a lot of emperors. The emperor's father. I'm assuming it's Jinshi is the brother.
Okay, I believe that as well. I'm going to also do my silly little theory crafting about the son's not actually dead, and it could possibly be Jinshi, but it's a quack theory.
It's a little bit of a quack theory,
but we gon' see. Everything gonna be
but
put into place
right
the
for all
longer
we
we
know.
watch. Yeah, we are theory crafting. We don't know what's right until we see what's right. So I think that Space's theory is a great theory. Mine is a little silly, but it's not impossible. Well, we'll see when we get further into that.
For all I know, I could be completely wrong, but I mean, it just doesn't make sense for them not to kill him if it's the emperor's son. But Jinshi is something to the emperor.
Well, it wouldn't make sense for them to cover up the baby's death if the baby didn't actually die. But it's also like, well, if the baby's dead, he's expelled. If the baby was dead, why didn't he get executed? Because a prince's baby is not as important as the emperor's baby. So it's a very far-fetched theory, but it's a very small 0.1% chance that maybe the baby was maybe they thought the baby was dead, but the baby wasn't actually dead, so they expelled Mao Mao's dad.
What if
because they felt
just
silly?
Pretending to be the emperor's brother? Like what? Like, okay, so what if? So yeah, he is the emperor's brother in theory, and to the public eye.
Okay, well, so here's the thing. If Jinshi is the same age as the current emperor's baby,
Because he's also lying about his age.
Yeah, that we've spoiled.
Yeah, that one was
But-
spoiled. I spoiled that one. But he also didn't act like his age either, so it was very obvious.
So that's why I'm thinking that he might be the dead baby, because they are coincidentally the same age, and they haven't mentioned how, like, what if they didn't mention
Maybe that is
that
why he's lying about his age.
the emperor back then would have also been having a baby if it was Jinshi. He'd be having a baby with the current emperor who had his baby with Adwa.
And then also, if Jinshi was actually the brother, why would he? They would have been born around the same time, so they'd both be 19.
Exactly. But
So why
we don't
is
know
Jinshi
how
telling
old the cover emperor. Maybe because he
That's
wants
true.
them to know that he's related to the emperor, but they don't want them to know that he is Adwo's son. Maybe they just don't like Adwo, and
Maybe
they
it is
took her
something
son
with
away
Adwo.
from her because they didn't want her to have that sort of power, being the mother of the next emperor. Maybe they don't like her for some reason. This is completely theory crafting again. Maybe they just
we
don't
don't know
like
anything
her
about her at all.
and don't want her to be the mother to the heir, but because she's the only one that birthed a son, they had no choice. So if they took that baby and made him pose as the emperor's brother rather than his son, then the emperor has another chance at having a son with another concubine.
It makes sense as to why she never got any more kids either.
Yeah. And maybe she's pure because maybe they don't know that they had a baby, and she's pure because since she doesn't have a baby right now, it's assumed that the emperor didn't touch her at any way at all. This is his
Maybe, but
assumption.
I think
But if it's in the history books, unless that
The only-
kind of history is closed off to people.
Yeah, my only thing is that those history books aren't closed off, I don't think, because Mama accessed them just by asking. But my thing is, I also think that the lady in waiting has been with that woman forever. So they would have gotten rid of everybody who knew that woman was pregnant if
Very possible.
it was a case of we needed to, make sure nobody knows about it. But
Gao
I
should
think
know
that
something more. I know he
Absolutely.
knows something more.
Ugh.
I think that Jinshi is actually the emperor's son.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that you're right. Only because now that I'm thinking about the reason why he's lying about his age would make a lot more sense. If he's the emperor's son.
If we didn't have that tidbit, we would be
Yeah,
doing
no,
something
it's
else.
yeah, it's 100%. It just the lying about his age just made me realize why would he be doing that if he wasn't actually the same age as the current emperor's son.
We gonna have to tag these spoilers in this
Which
episode.
anyway is not spoilers.
Well, we have no
Other
idea.
than-
They didn't mention how old he actually was.
That's true. I did spoil that. We'll tag a little bit of spoilers in here. But then technically everything we watch is spoilers. Everything else is just theory.
We don't know anything aside from what we actually know, so everything else is just completely
Theory.
speculation.
Damn.
But I do think that Jinshi might be the emperor's son.
Yeah, I'm starting to think now that the lying about the age, now that we know,
Right?
yeah. I just dawned on me that is suspicious because if he was just the emperor's brother, he wouldn't need to lie about his age at all.
He wouldn't need to lie about his age, but also it's it would have been reported that the emperor was also having a baby around that same time. Not on the same day, obviously, but around the same time.
No,
'cause
it would
they'd
have had to
both
be the
the
same
age.
time.
Right.
They would have been the same age.
There was no record
It
of the
wouldn't have been
emperor
like-
having a baby.
It wouldn't have been 5 years difference.
Right.
We would have seen something about that 5 years that brother was alive, and we don't see anything about that 5 years that the brother was alive.
And the emperor's eyes are red, but Adro's eyes are purple.
Yeah.
And Jinshi's eyes are purple, but Jinshi has the same hair color as the emperor.
He also has the same. I noticed that the Empress Dower, she also has purple everything, purple eyes and hair.
True. So that's
So
why
I think that's why they got away with it. Is because he actually does look like the Empress Dower.
he looked like his grandma.
Yeah, he looks like his grandma.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I think allegedly. Well, technically, wouldn't it still be his grandma? Still be grandma's genes.
Well,
Because you actually get a lot of what you look like from your father.
that would be his grandma, because that's the emperor's mom.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It'd be his grandma.
And that
His
would,
grandma.
and if he's posing as brother, then that's his mom.
Yeah, so yeah, it makes sense as that why he looks like her too.
Oh, they're cooking something here.
Yeah, that's cooking.
Let us
That's
know your theories in the
drama.
comments. We'd love to see what you possibly think
Yes.
about what this may be.
For sure.
All right, do we wrap this up? Dang, we've been going for 40 minutes. I think this is our longest episode.
Oh shit, we theory crafted for a long time. My bad.
Okay, but listen, we kind of spitting with this theory craft, okay?
Yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, wait a second. I was like, your theory's a little far-fetched. And then it just dawned on me, I was like, wait a second. We don't know
Well, yeah,
anything
it
about that
sounded-
5 years that the emperor brother was
Yeah.
alive
Because I'm like,
before the
sitting here,
baby.
I'm
And I went, oh shit.
like, okay, well, I think that he's the son, but why? What do you have to back that up? And I'm sitting here like, what do I have to back that up with? Everything.
Yeah, but it's only that the funny part is the only reason we have everything to back it up is because we know that little spoiler that
Yep.
we know.
Uh-huh.
Is if we didn't, it would be much more realistic for him to be the brother outright.
Right.
But
At least
because
in,
we
in
know
speculation theory.
in speculation. But because we know that he's lying about his age and we know that there's a discrepancy of 5 years between what would have been, we would know that the emperor had a son. Yeah, it's like that makes sense now.
I might
without
take some of
it's-
this and trim it and put it in the next episode.
That's fair. But let's wrap this up because one, I'm really hungry. I want to get a snack.
You're valid. All right. Thank you for joining us for another Apothecary Diaries episode.
I'm so into this anime. It's so good. Everybody should
We're
watch
playing
it.
detectives. We're playing detectives
I
here.
love detective. Like, I love political intrigue. Like, give it to me always. So hit that notification bell down there somewhere.
I love theory crafting with no subtext, and then theory crafting some more when there is more subtext provided. Anyway, join us next week. Like Space said, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification button to get notifications when we are uploading more content. Why do I have this glove on? Anyway,
Why did
we'll see
you
you guys
have that
next week.
glove on?
Don't worry about it. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.